Coming up, we are with Parmalee celebrating their 5th #1 and talking about their tour and new music coming up in 2025.
And an interview for soap fans and country fans. We're chatting with the Day Players ahead of their show in Nashville.
Plus, Brooks and Dunn are getting a reboot. The legendary duo give us the scoop on their latest project. And later, I'm getting red carpet ready, joining some of your favorite artists at Nashville's Grammy nomination party. Hi everyone, welcome to Nashville Insider. I'm Casey Basin. Thanks so much for joining us for another half hour of top-notch country music content, including some you'd expect and some, like our first interview today, that may be a little more surprising. If you're a fan of Days of Our Lives or General Hospital, then you probably know these guys. Nashville Insider's Adam Wurtzel recently got to meet the Day Players.
We are backstage hanging out with the Day Players. So great to see you guys.
Good to see you, Adam.
And we got to get this out of the way. Wally and I have known each other pretty much my entire life.
Yeah, I was doing concerts in Long Island, and you were like a baby practically.
Yeah.
And your mother was a fan of the show, and she'd bring you to all the concerts. And yeah, I'd watch you grow up, and here you are.
Here I am interviewing the Day Players. That's right, all grown up. For the people that don't know, you're all on Days of Our Lives and General Hospital. How did this band form?
Well, honestly, yeah. So, to make a long story short, he was in a band called Port Chuck, and it was
Right.
4 actors on General Hospital. And Eric forever said, we got to get a version of Days of Our Lives, like Port
That's
Chuck.
right. Let's do it.
And it just during the quarantine, I realized, you know what, I really miss singing out there, and I'm gonna do it. So I called up Eric, and I said, let's go. And I saw Carson in Nashville. We were doing a musical event.
there, yeah.
I heard him sing. I said, well, he's terrific. And Brad was in the other band, so I knew he could play and sing. So yeah, but I tell you what, it's magic, because we got together, and once we started singing together, and the harmonies, happened.
Instant synergy.
Yeah, and you never know what you're gonna sound like until you harmonize.
Right.
And we're lucky that we all blend and have a great time.
Eric, your normal job is very serious. You're memorizing lines. There's a lot of drama. It is very dramatic, but this is just fun. It must be really fun to just go on the road with your buddies.
That's the beauty of what we do, because you're right. Soap operas are extremely dramatic. I usually never smile. Brady Black usually never has any.
But you can smile, correct? You can smile.
Yeah.
Look at that smile.
You can see a good one right now.
When I start playing music with these guys, the smiles are just, relentless. And Wally's right. We have a great time. This is not work for us. This is play.
And it's a lot more than just music. We're backstage right now in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Comedy Zone. People dream to meet you guys. So it must feel really special, Wally.
It is. It's very special. And for me, it really is about meeting these people, shining on a light a little bit, making some people happy. And these people, just today, we were just meeting them, and they've been watching the show since the beginning. And I always say, I'm sorry. That's a big commitment.
60 years.
It's
a
like
lot of hours.
60 years.
Wow.
And it's amazing. And here is the first time they've seen us. And she said, I feel like you guys are family. I feel like, because I watch you every day.
I
and
named
feel
my
like
kids
it's
after you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we're just, we're at just a family reunion. That's what these things are about.
Well, what a great segue, because Wally, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh no.
So in this box,
Oh no.
I happened to be at my parents' house last weekend, and I found some stuff from your past, and I would like you to just open that and take a look. And found some cassettes.
This was my first single, Another Chance in Paradise. It's actually 2 songs. One's called Another Chance, the other called In Paradise. Yeah, and this was this was like I played and recorded all. Oh my God, there we go, Wally.
This is the hair
This was
that
our very first our first See a Piece was our first album as an acoustic duo, and this is our Nashville cassette. And we did all Nashville songs. We came down here, recorded all these songs from Nashville, a few of our own.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I can't wait to see your performance. I'm so excited. Eric, Carson, Brandon, Wally. Great to see you guys. Thanks for being here on Nashville Insider.
Thanks to Nashville, man.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much, Adam. Well, the Day Players will be in Nashville at Zanies on March 8th. For tickets to that show and to see all of their tour dates, you can go to thedayplayersband.com. Now we go from one four-piece band to another. Parmalee have hit #1 once again, and of course we had to be there to celebrate. Nashville Insider's Brittany Weiner went to BMI as the party was getting started.
All right, so how excited are you to be here today celebrating your 5th #1?
Very excited. It's been a crazy week. We've been debuting new songs and just happens to be in the same week that we're down here celebrating our 5th #1, and it's just the stuff you dream about. You know, you roll into town, you see the big city and the skyline, and you're just like, man, hopefully I can be in there one day, like having hits and songs on the radio, and here we are.
Y'all are almost 20, well, more than 20 years into it now. So how does it feel even still hitting #1?
It
just as good as the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, it never gets old.
And then talk to me about your new music coming out. You guys just released a new song. You have a new album coming out this year. Who wants to talk about the excitement of that?
We're all excited, I think, and the music is exciting. It's just some stuff we've been working on over the past couple of years, and being out on the tour and just like playing all these cities and getting to come back and be like, okay, we need these songs, and finding the ones that we love the most. And it's 7 songs. It's not loaded with a bunch of stuff, but some of our favorite songs, and we're really excited.
And y'all are just really a couple weeks out from going on tour again. If my math is correct, I'm lost on the days right now.
It's 4, I think,
Okay.
or 3.5. I'm counting down. We got some rehearsals.
I forget what day we're at with the snow, but yeah, so talk to me about just how that feels going out on the road and the excitement of all that.
We're really excited. We've been just kind of getting in the first stage of rehearsing and talking through the set and figuring out songs and interludes and all that. So we've actually spent a lot of time together in the past week.
And it's fun for us to learn new songs and revamp the set and everything.
I want to ask you guys, as you're kind of reflecting today with this #1, for artists, songwriters who are in Nashville still trying to get to that place and feeling like, hey, this may never come, what's your message to them?
Keep doing it. Keep on plugging.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 of our writers, Andy Sheridan and Abram Dean, who wrote Gonna Love You. This is their very first #1. They've been putting the hours in and working really hard. And I mean, working, every time I call them, they're working, or they're hitting us up with songs and things like that. And they're really grinding, and that's what it takes, And
For new writers, we're still looking for more songs. So
Keep on writing. And Gonna Love You is a great song. Are you expecting it to pop up on a lot of weddings? That's kind of where every time I've listened to it, I'm like, this would be a great wedding song.
Yeah.
we've got a good track record with weddings so far. So yeah.
Keep piling them up.
Yeah. We'll take that.
Perfect. Well, this is a pretty great start to the new year. Any big goals for 2025?
Oh, man.
Let's do this again.
Let's do this again, yeah. One more of these in 2025. We'll be good.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have fun tonight.
Thanks, Brittany. Coming up before the Grammy Awards, the nominees got together in Nashville to celebrate the momentous achievement, and guess what? Our cameras were there. And they've won ACMs, CMAs, even Grammys, and now Brooks and Dunn join us to explain their newest reboot.
I'm Adam Wurtzel. The legendary Bill Medley joins us. You know him. He's got new music out, and he's doing it straight from the heart. He explains what that means right after the break here on Nashville Insider.
Welcome back to Nashville Insider. I'm Casey Mason. Well, it's not often we get to be joined by a rock and roll Hall of Famer, but one Grammy winner has come to the right place, or should I say, righteous place. It was Adam Wurtzel's lucky day as he got to chat with Bill Medley of the Righteous Brothers.
Well, as this man sings in the very first album by the Righteous Brothers, Let the Good Times Roll. And that's exactly what I think we're going to do here in this interview, because Bill Medley is on Nashville Insider. What an honor. So nice to see you.
Thank you, Adam. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. How's everything there?
Everything is great. I mentioned Let the Good Times Roll. I love that song. Track 1 on the Righteous Brothers' first full-length album right now. Before we talk about the new music, the country music, can you just kind of walk us back to those first early recording sessions and what the vibe was like in the studio?
Being in the studio in 63 and 64, Matt, you were we were inventing stuff. We wanted to get that big backbeat, so we were hitting anything that wouldn't move. And so it was really artistic.
Let's fast forward a little bit here. Well, actually a lot over 6 decades to 2025, and you've got this new album, Straight from the Heart. If you don't mind me taking the words from another one of your songs, can you tell us the soul and inspiration behind this album?
It was a bucket list thing for me. I mean, I'm 84. I'm surprised that they were interested in doing me, but I think they kind of had the thought that, like Johnny Cash did that album right before he passed away, and I think that's kind of what they wanted to do, is get my voice on record. And I said, well, if you want to hear the real Bill Medley, I got to do all these country songs. And so it was a bucket list, and it worked out.
I have a feeling this album is going to be really successful because you're already on the right track, because you're performing from the week that we're airing this, Bill, at the Grand Ole Opry this weekend. Are you excited? What do you think it's going to be like to step into that circle?
Well, it's very exciting and very scary. You know, I it's so weird because I'm not a country singer, but I love country songs. So I'm basically a blues singer singing country songs. And I've always said I thought George Jones was one of the great blues singers. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be great to you know, the Opry. I mean, that's the deal. You know, it's like going on American Bandstand in the 50s and 60s.
I love that all generations get to listen to the Righteous Brothers and your music and everything you get to put out on Spotify and streaming and CD and record in any way that you get it. Heck, maybe even 8-track will make a comeback. I'm not sure about that, but if
I think I could bring it back.
Yes, exactly. And hopefully Straight from the Heart will be there on everybody's playlist. Please be sure to buy this album. It is so good. And Bill, my gosh, your voice sounds so phenomenal on it. It was such an honor to get to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining us here on Nashville Insider, Bill.
Thank you. And if I'm in Nashville, come and see me.
Great interview, Adam. From one rock and roll Hall of Famer doing country to another, Ringo Starr has dropped his album, Look Up. Produced by the legendary T-Bone Burnett, Look Up is Starr's second country album. His first debuted in 1970, shortly after the Beatles broke up. Nashville Insider was invited to a recent press conference at the Ryman, where the music legend says the inspiration behind returning to country was the man sitting right next to him.
T-Bone was. He was the inspiration because I met him at this party we were at, and I've met him many times, but this was you know, just getting together. And hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, oh, I'm making EPs, and I thought, well, if you've got a song, send me the files. And he sent me the song, and it's the most beautiful country track I've heard in many years.
Look Up is out now.
Brooks and Dunn are back with a brand new album, and it has a lot of their friends. We're going to tell you about Reboot 2 coming up.
And we're hitting the red carpet of the 2025 Grammy nomination party. See the nominees we're chatting with when Nashville Insider continues. Welcome back to Nashville Insider. So each year, Grammy nominees are celebrated right here in Music City, and I got the chance to celebrate along with them on the red carpet. So take a look at our coverage of Nashville's Grammy nomination party.
We're at the band Honor and Glory. Our song, Firm Foundation, is a cover song. We just like the song, and we do a lot of worship music, and so we just kind of took the song, made it our own, and we weren't really looking for a Grammy nomination. We were just writing a song and are covering a song that we liked.
Best red carpet you could be on. This is what it's all about. The Grammys coming up. Tell us a little bit about your year inside the nomination.
Yeah, so on July 26th, obviously my family died in a plane crash. But prior to that, we had worked so hard on this album. Countless hours in the studio, you know, writing songs are raging, and I truly believe it is one of the best ones we've ever put out. And we were so proud of it and are proud of it, and as much as I wish they were here, I know they're with me in spirit, and they would be honored and thrilled to just be nominated. Win or lose, it's just a great honor.
What's it like to kind of see everybody in town tonight?
It's awesome. It's just amazing to be nominated after this short time, you know, being a band, and yeah, we were pretty shocked.
Tell us about the nomination. Take us inside this past year and really recap everything for me.
Well, we've only been a band for about 3 years, and this is our first nomination. We're happy to be in the category, and just totally excited. We're still in a euphoric stage.
Take us inside your year. Huge congratulations here at the red carpet being nominated for the Grammy.
Thank you. It's so crazy. It's been a crazy year for a lot of reasons. I got married. I won a Grammy last year with Molly Tuttle, and then this year, for some reason, I'm up for a Grammy. It's crazy.
Hard work and talent. I think those are the reasons. Now, between the getting married and, you know, getting nominated, put you on the spot. Which one more exciting?
Oh, definitely getting married. But it's a whole different thing, right?
All right, Cam, let's rock and roll. So we're with Nashville Insider. We are so happy to have you here at the Nashville chapter Grammy nominee party. And of course, Cam, you're nominated for a huge category with Album of the Year with a little name. Is it Beyonce? Is that how they say it?
Yes, that's
Carter, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Take us inside this piece of work. Just what you want people to know, and we'll get to the nomination, but tell us about just the piece of work to start with.
Yeah, I mean, in my humble opinion, I believe that Beyonce is one of those artists that doesn't have to do anything for validation, and just like watching her from me, like a young age, and just watching everything she does, she's like tuned in with like the tides of culture. She's giving us glimpses of the future, and you can see it. It just like ripple effects everything she does. So as an artist, as a writer, as anyone who makes any kind of creator, your whole dream is to be a part of art for art's sake like this, and that's just not always the real opportunity, to be honest with you, in a capitalist world. And being a part of something like this is like, I feel realized, I feel seen, I feel so proud just to be, you know, mentioned alongside of it.
I'm a first-time nominee. It's really special. I'm a co-writer. I wrote a song with Sierra Farrell called American Dreaming, and so I'm just feeling really lucky and blessed to have a song that I'm actually really proud of be my first Grammy nomination, and I hope we take it all the way to the top.
I like that you said my first, because you said I'll be back.
That's right.
You don't want to go anywhere, because after the break, Brooks and Dunn are on the show. The legendary country music duo are here to tell us about Reboot 2. That's right after this. Don't go anywhere.
You're inside another Nashville Insider. I'm Casey Mason. All right, so let's say you're arguably the most famous country duo of all time, and you put out an album called Reboot, and it does so well. What do? Well, you put out Reboot 2. Adam Wurtzel spoke with Brooks and Dunn about their latest project.
Kix, Ronnie, so great to see you both. First off, can you share how different this project, Reboot 2, is from the original Reboot 1?
The mandate was to kind of keep it, keep everything between the lines, and not venture off creatively too much further than what had been done on the original recordings. Reboot 2 is it's just the opposite. We bring 18 artists in, 18 songs. They get to pick them. They pick the arrangements, or when we get in the studio. Here we don't do any pre rehearsing or anything. So we show up in the studio and we have a little creative fest, and take the songs wherever they want to go.
You have 18 incredible artists joining you on the album. What was it like narrowing things down to 18 artists and the overall process of selecting those artists?
Our manager picked and made the calls to the artists. He made the list because we didn't want to get in trouble. You know, we're going to walk down the sidewalk every now and then in Nashville and run into somebody. Well, how come I wasn't on that record? You know, or you didn't call me.
Which we hear anyway, so it's nice to have somebody to blame it on, because it is the truth.
Yeah, he really did pick him. He said, "I'm not going to bug people, you know, in a situation like this, you know, inconvenience people that come over and sing." So I'll make one call, and sure enough, he did. Everyone called back in a timely fashion, and we went at it. They have, you know, complete creative freedom to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do the song that they pick.
It's pretty cool. He spoon-fed us that stuff, too. You know, it's like, get a call one day, hey, man, I got Jelly Roll wants to do Believe. You know, it's like, with a full orchestra.
This can't be. No, this can't be. No, this can't be. No, this can't be all there is. Where I raise my hands. I raise my hands. I bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth.
No, so it was kind of like we didn't know all at once what we were going to do or who was on it. You know, over the course of a year, it's just different people, you know, that, again, for managers and people's schedules and all that kind of stuff, the logistics are just a nightmare. And quite frankly, we didn't even want to know about it. And I'm sure most acts probably didn't either. It's great that everybody just eventually kind of agreed and they figured out how to make it work.
So I happen to know the guys from 1,000 Horses pretty well, and Michael told me that when he hears his voice with your voices, that he's still pinching himself. It was the dream of his career. So I'm just wondering, not necessarily as artists, but just personally for you both, what does it mean for you to be empowering this generation of country artists in this capacity?
I'm not sure if we consider ourselves as empowerers.
We're influencers. They can work their way out of it. Okay.
It's, you know, it's there. You would expect me to say this probably, but there was really no posturing, no egos. Nobody came in with an attitude. Nobody really came in just acting weird, fanboying or any of that kind of stuff either. You know, those guys are great. They're professionals. They're really good musicians. Got a great band, and it's fun for us to work with them. And I could say that about everybody on this record. You know, there's no rookies here. We found a really fun way to get together and collaborate. Just, you know, it was a great experience, a great experiment.
Reboot 2 is Brooks and Dunn's new album. It's out now wherever you buy, stream, and download your favorite music.
All right, well, that about does it for this edition of Nashville Insider. We leave you today with a very rowdy new music video from Bailey Zimmerman. Here's New to Country. If you're new to our show, we hope you'll come back next time for more. I'm Casey Mason, and we'll see you then.
Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same liquor in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line 'em